Howdy and welcome to our card of the date for July 31st of 2020. And welcome to the last day of July for 2020. What a year it's been. So 7/31 is our date today. And so I had to go the composite route here. Didn't have a card 7/31 handy. So I have a card 428, a card 206, and a card 97, which add up to 7/31. So at card 428, we have a 1978 Topps Joel Youngblood, smiling, playing for the Mets, and he was a good, solid player. This was early in his career. You can see he was with the Reds, Cardinals, and Mets in 76 and 77. Stayed with the Mets for a little while, and then was famous for playing with two teams in one day in 1982, I think it was. I think it was the Mets and the Expos. Ended up on a Fleer card showing him in both uniforms on one day. Card number 206 is a 1990 Topps of Esasky, who was a slugger for the Reds in the mid-80s. He topped out at 22 home runs with the Reds, and then went to the Red Sox in '89 and hit 30 with 108 RBI, 277 average. So he had a lot of power. Esasky ended up kind of not lasting as long as we all thought he might have. He had developed some vertigo issues and had to retire early. But he was a good player for the Reds at first base and for the Red Sox for just a little while. And then there was third baseman Gary Gaetti for the Minnesota Twins, who was part of those 80s teams of the Twins that were contenders and won the 1987 World Series. Had the great 80s poofed out back of his hair, big old mustache, decent power, 25, 21, 20 home runs through 85. So he had 73 homers. He was definitely a power hitter. Struck out a good little bit, didn't have a high average, but productive player, good third baseman. So there we have our composite card of the date for July 31st of 2020, 1986 Topps Gary Gaetti, 1990 Topps Esasky, and a 1978 Topps Joel Youngblood.